Welcome to the Junk Journaling Jamboree Memory Decks event that we do each month. And today, I'm hoping to get through two, but we may only get through one. Let's see how this goes. And if everybody is ready, we'll get started. So I thought that I would do a little bit of a different memory decks. And I did not invent this. I did see it somewhere in Pinterest. You know how that is, but I don't want to take credit. So if you're interested, it's a memory decks card that looks like a purse. I'm a huge fan of purses. I have quite a few. So I thought what we could do, I pulled out some beads, I pulled out, you know how that goes. And let's just see what we get. So the first thing I wanted to do was I was looking for a lace that was pretty sturdy, that I could use as handles. Not that I'm carrying it like a purse, but you know what I mean. So I found this gorgeous crocheted lace that I have. And so I made memory decks cards, by the way, on a die cut. Okay, so I flipped it over, and at the top, I just want to attach the handles. So, I haven't done this, I didn't practice. Bear with me. Give me some grace. And let's see how this goes, because I love purses. I know. Okay, so let's just, I hate cutting this gorgeous, I know we all do that. We're like, it's so pretty, I don't want to, whether it's lace or fabric or paper, you know. Okay, so there we have our handles. Absolutely adorable. And I'll show you in a minute what I want to do to said purse handles. So I did come down and cut a little notch out of each side of the card, because of course at the bottom of the purse you have that. So let's get to decorating. And I would love to do it in a pink theme, because you know I'm a pink girl. And I thought we could put this, and we will trim it down, but I thought we could sort of put, I don't know which side goes where. Let's see. Okay, that's the right side. Sort of put this down because I thought it looked like the leather on a purse. Okay. And, you know, it's what we all see in our minds, right? Where our imaginations take us. And that has to be why I absolutely love junk journaling. Oh, that's not gonna, okay, that's fine. And my, yeah, my fabric scissors have walked away. Wonder how that happens. So we'll just come across here. And again, I'm gonna, I'll put this down, I'll glue it, and then we can trim if the fit's not right. Or, as we do, we'll slap some lace on it. You know what I mean? Let's just cut this down. This is gorgeous. This is like a netting with these beautiful embroidered flowers on it. Absolutely stunning. But we'll go ahead. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I am filming this a few days in advance. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Maryland. Ooh, I like that. So see, that gives it that leather look. I'm gonna glue it down using 3-in-1 by Fabri-Tac. And then we can snip, snip, clip, clip, right? No worries. It's junk journaling. I am digging on these Memorydex cards. If you all haven't made any, make some Memorydex cards. They are super, super, super fun. And just a great way to take your imagination somewhere different, you know? So what I want to do is, because you know, there's normally in the middle of a purse, or could be in the middle of a purse, the decorations and then the clip to open them. And so, gosh, my glue is sticking to everything. Doesn't it though? So we'll put that down, and then we're going to make this little spot in the middle. The snap that opens the purse. Okay, you with me? And then, this is so much fun. Let's put these on the side. Oh, this is cuteness. This is cuteness. And the only thing I did use a die cut. You don't have to use a die cut. All you have to do is cut out a 4x4 square, put the little notches on the bottom, which go into the Memorydex card, right, to hold it, the Memorydex box. Ooh, that glue going everywhere. And have some fun. So that's the front of it so far. I want to let that dry a second. And I have a hole punch, and actually I think I'm going to use the smaller hole punch. Just checking my time. And I want to put a hole punch here. I might have to use the stronger hole punch. I do. Okay, let me get out the bigger one. Bigger meaning the holes are the same size, but this is, we are memory keepers. So let's see if this will punch through. And it's hesitating. Ooh, that did not hesitate. All right. It was hesitating because it was, the crocheted is on the back, so all good. All right, and then I picked out these adorable little brads that have, they're just little flowers. And so I thought this could be, oh my God, that's so cute. I can't. This is absolutely precious. Okay, let's open that up. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this cuteness. I can't. So we'll just put this flower on the other side. Let's decide if we want to, you want to go in there? Oh, Shaky Girl's gonna get it. All right, we did it. Is that not the most precious thing ever? Ever. Dog hair. Got to get the dog hair off. All right, this is real life. Real life, people. All right, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit more. And what I thought I would do, I got some wire. Don't know if you can see it, but trust me, it's there. And I thought we could just pop that through the top. Bear with me. And then I just pulled some stuff out of my stash that I thought would go with this. You know, a girl's got to have a tassel, right? She's got to have some bling on the side of that purse. So I think what I'll do, and hopefully this works. So I thought that I would just do, always a challenge, but gotta keep going forward. Because in this, oh, come on, shaking. We can do it. All right. Yay. All right, so I thought that a girl's got to have a little bling on the side of her purse, right? So let's just put that on there. Isn't that awesome? Awesome. You could even, I could put this tassel on here. You could add some fabric. You could add some lace. I might do that later, but I think for right now, I might actually take it off and put it on an eye pin instead. So I will do that and then repost what I do, but you get the general that I do want to hang something, a tassel off the side, and I've got these other things as well. So stay tuned for that. I could even hang this little coffee funness with this paper inside. I have dog hair everywhere, people. Off the side, you know, so that while you're walking around, maybe you got a pad of paper. So lots of things we could do. So stay tuned for that. I will finish that up and get it back to you. And I'm just looking at the time. Let me show you the second one that I'm gonna work on. And the second one is gonna be one, you know, I'm an at the beach kind of girl. So I thought we could get this fun paper. Okay. And of course I'm gonna be putting some vintage photo around the first one that we did, the purse. The second one, I think I'll end up putting, let's do it, some of the prize ribbon around it, since it is a sea theme. So we could even do our card. I am gonna have some of this paper over it, but it's not gonna cover all of it. So, all right. So then we will put that down. And again, I'm use whatever glue you want. I just grabbed the 3-in-1, but I've also got Lineco here, or glitter glue, all kinds of things. So let's just put this down. Try to put it on. I love 3-in-1 because you can move it. It does not, for me, that's a good thing. Okay. All right, and then what I did was I took my die cut machine and initially I did plain construction paper, and it just did not come out as detailed as when I went back and did cardstock. So love that. That little guy is going to swim over there. And I think I'm going to use the cardstock with a little bit more detail on it. I also think what I want to do, and I have puffies that I'm going to end up putting under it, but for right now, I do want to raise. I'm just going to use a button for right now because I didn't bring my puffers. But I do want to raise this so that one of them is up off the card and then one of them can go under it. I love that. Love that. But I've got seashells and I have got, oh my gosh, so much fun. Isn't this fun? Maybe we put a crab. Oh, look, they're holding hands. But we don't want them to do that. Okay, so lots of different shapes. Just make my heart happy. Look at that. You can even have, so play around with that. I think I like that. I do want to raise, what can we raise? I did a neon color and I did a blue. Right? So maybe we've got that, and let's add one more neon. Let's add a neon shell down here, okay? And I did a set in the blue and a set in the neon orange. So I will definitely be making more than one card. And then I also pulled out this funness. That's a word. And so I wanted to see, I could make a dangle, right? Or I could just glue them on there. Totally up to you. Let your imagination run wild. Oh, I just love that. That makes me smile. That absolutely makes me smile. I love the faces on them. I think this is the way that I want to go. And then, of course, you could do one with all the same colors. You could do one with, you know, the different colors. I did pull this bead. That would be a button, Lori. I love that. Just kind of give it a minute to think about it. The other thing we could do is to take these off. Since I'm not going to make them into a tassel, I'm just going to use them as decoration, but you don't have to. There is no rules in Memory Decks making. Just have fun. So I've got, also I have this kind. The other thing you could do is you could stack them. So let's just pretend that's my little puffy thing that I will get out. And maybe it's a she, has a little shell on her back. Or Maybe a little, oh my God, look. Maybe a little crab one for a ride. I love that. So this is what I have for you today. I will definitely finish them up and post the finished products. Grab yourself some Memorydex cards. Be adventurous. See what you can make. Look what you have around you. And have a phenomenal day. See ya.